So let me try to show you guys what I'm gonna try to recreate. Let's see if you can see that. See, I painted that yesterday, I think. I don't remember. Maybe it was like one of those wee hours of the morning. But I painted this little guy on my thumb with regular polish. Somebody said that his name is Pushin or Pushin. I'm not sure if anybody knows the name of that character, but I'm gonna paint him with regular polish. So let's see how that goes. This is the base color that I'm using. It's called Eternal Santorini. And here it is. It's a really pretty color. And now let's go for little Mr. Pushin's body. Now, when I paint with regular polish, somebody asked me before, how do you keep it from drying on you? Well, I said, well, baby, I use acetone. And let me show you guys how I do it. Now, it's not, I'm not sure. You guys will see because I'm trying to balance out my magnifying lamp, making sure I'm in frame, and working with regular polish. You kind of have to work fast and you make executive decisions in like a flash. So I'm trying to think of the ratio that I use. I don't know if it's like 1-to-1, but you guys be the judge. I'm going to try to focus on that and not make a mess either. Because like I said, we have to work fast. Sorry, guys. I have commercials too going on interrupting my lo-fi. It's not cool. All right. So let's try to make Mr. Pushin's body. And I'm working at an angle here. He's kind of like a ovalish top. He's very plump. Very cute. So we're doing his body. And it looks like this is like an insane glob that's never going to dry. But it will, I promise you. And the reason that it's going to dry and it's not going to be all, glob-like when it dries. It's going to dry pretty flat is because of the acetone that I mixed in. So when that dries, you'll see that I didn't really use as much polish as it appeared. Oh, hi, I see you. I see you, Eris. Let's join that as a guest. Thank you, Eris. Thank you so much. I'm going to say hi back. You're so sweet. I'm tapping too. Check that out. Thank you for tapping, by the way. Thank you all. I appreciate it. So we're letting Mr. Pushin's figure dry. And he has little details. Like he's got 3 little lines on his head and then 3 other slightly thicker lines going on the side of his body. And that kind of sorry guys, I just saw that he's on the TV too on my lo-fi screen. So that's kind of funny, but here it is again. This is what I'm going to try to recreate. And that there is without without top coat. So, forgive all the little, dents and stuff. But he looked really cute with the top coat. I always take the video without top coat in case I mess it up and smudge it when I go over it at the end. So he's still drying. And as you saw, he had details on the side of his body, which kind of gives the illusion of him looking away at the other side, like at another angle. So let's see. There was a star that I drew on the top. One thing that I was forgetting right now is that usually when I paint an area with regular polish and I'm waiting for that area to dry, I see if there's anything else that I can paint in the meantime. So we're going to make the star here to his left, my right. And I think you guys can see this. So there's the star. You pick up more if you need more, but you move it lightly. Drop it and then kind of move it around lightly. If you go at it too rough, then you're going to make a dent in it because it's drying as you're working with it. So let's see. Hello, IG. Hello, Mama Q. How you doing? Good morning, all. Good morning. So I want to say Pushin's little body is dry enough so that I can make some details on him. We're going to go in with a slightly darker color. And by the way, the one that I used for his body is this one called Pistachio from Eternal. So let's go make those details. And again, we mix the color. This is regular polish. So we're mixing acetone into it. And what would you guys say the ratio is? 1:1? All right. So let's see what I can do right now. And I'm working at an angle, guys, so sorry if I'm shaking a little bit. That's not too bad. Now, if ever I make something, I put a line down and it's faint, I don't go over it right away. Like I don't do double strokes. See, like right now I wanted to go in once and then twice. I try not to do that because again, the polish is drying and it'll make a dent. You're not really going to deposit any more color at that point. You're just going to scratch what you already put down. So there are his details, right? This plump little figure. Here it is again, the inspo. See, I did that yesterday, again with regular polish. And what do we do next? I forgot his little tail. Forgot his little tail right there. Let's do his tail. Going back to the pistachio. All right. So you saw how much I put down there. And here we go with acetone. Makes it look like more. I go in and I try to pick up a little bit of a blob. Tiny little bit of a blob. Right? I'm trying to work fast too. I don't know if I'll be able to use this still now. See? Just that second that I took just changes everything with regular polish. Sorry, my hands are shaking. There we go. That's his little tail. Right? All right. So he's looking pretty good so far. We're doing all right, Glitter. We're doing all right, Glitter Pig. My name is Brizzy, by the way, aka Glitter Pig Nails, if you want to follow. I do gel polish art and regular polish art too. The gel polish is on nail tips. So while Pushin is drying, I can show you. Like, this is a gel polish design I did inspired by La Catrina Nails, which is the brand that I'm an ambassador for. It's a gel polish brand. LaCatrinaNails.tx out of Texas. Here's more gel polish works while Mr. Pushin dries a little bit more. See that? I do 3D as well. And let's see. He's looking good. Let's give him a face. All right. And I have to decide what brush to use right now. I've noticed that with the shorter brush, these are Beetles brushes, but with the shorter, you want to use, I recommend you don't use your best brushes for painting with regular polish, by the way, because you use a lot of acetone in the process, and it's just gonna, it kind of wrecks them a little. It wrecks them a little. Okay. So the shorter brush paints thicker for me than the longer one. I feel like I can use the tip to make much smaller designs. So I think I'm going to use that for his eyes. And I'm going to use black. And let's see. Using this Color Vibe Back to Black. Okay. Let's not forget the acetone. All right. And let's try to... Oh, all right. I might not talk right now. All right. So there we go. So I want to make more features on his face. I don't know how I'm going to shape his mouth. I'm going to wing it, right? But you see how it was just 1 second ago that I put this down. I'm not going to use that same polish for his face. I'm going to use the same color, but I'm going to have to get some more out because that dries quick. And especially when you're going to do finer details, if you try to, like if I would have tried to go back and use that same amount, I would have picked up a bigger blob. And can't do the finer details. All right. Oh my gosh, I might not talk. Let's see. How's that? Can't tell me that's not cute. It looks like a little mustache, but I think he's a boy, right? Cute little guy. He's growing up. All right. So I think I made whiskers. And we're going to stick to our rule of, because I'm going to do a little fine design, get a little bit more out. I might have to add more acetone to my dish. All right. Let's do his little whiskers. Again, this is regular polish. So, trying to work fast. Oops. No, decline. Sorry. People asking me stuff and I gotta decline it. It's like, no. No. I do not need somebody to co-host when I don't know them. All right. So here is whiskers. Those came out cuter than his little mustache that was unintentional. Anyway, let's give him some pink cheeks. What do I have for pink? He's kind of, that pistachio's a little bit dark. So I think I want to use a bolder color for his cheeks. Let's try this. This is also Eternal, and it's called Pink Flame. All right, let's do this. And hi, everyone, whoever's joining. Hello. Sorry I can't look at the screen that much. This stuff dries on me so fast. It dries so fast, but we can do it. All right. Wipe off the excess. All right. Let's make him some cheeks. Hi. It might be a lot. Let's try it though. That's kind of cute. He's happy. And let's make a star that he's going to be holding. Or maybe we can leave him like that. Let's make some details for this star. Make it look like a shooting star. That'll be cute. I hope everyone's doing good today. Today is Tuesday. It's 10:07 here in LA. Not sure where you guys are from. Where y'all from? Anyone here in the West Coast? West Side? All right. Here we go. Shooting star. Yeah, see it. If I want to add more, I pick up more polish. There you go. There you go. A little shooting star. How about that? All made with regular polish. And let me go over what I used. If you want to recreate this design, I actually didn't use white. What was I going to use that for? No. All right. So I use mostly a brand called Eternal. I don't work with them or anything. I really like their formula. It's like really easy to work with. For the base color, I use this Santorini. It's beautiful. For his body, I used Pistachio. The details, those lines on top and the lines on the side of his body, use this one, Opera. For his eyes, his mouth, and his whiskers, use Color Vibe, Back to Black. We got his cheeks here with also Eternal Pink Flame. And for the star, we used Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. Yeah, he's blushing. Yeah, Lynette, thank you. Yeah, thank you for all the likes too. Thank you for the tapping away. But yeah, he's pretty cute. I think he may have even come out cuter than the first one. Just because of that look on his face. That's funny. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much, Lynette. And we're going to go hit up Eris next. So I'll see you there, all right? All righty. Bye-bye.